leash. I'm with the mountain. I'm with the mountain. Get the mountain. Zoom in on the mountain. He's a little skinny because he's been breeding. You don't want to eat when you breed. I'm with the SASHA, Mongo daughter, Mongo's great-granddaughter. Actually, hold on. Mongo's daughter, actually, not great-granddaughter. Mongo's daughter. I'm with him, man. I'm with the big crew. I got y'all. I'm doing a little video. I've been doing little things. Been busy. I'm gonna get back to the Kennels the next video. Right now, I'm gonna show you what's coming. What's coming? We're gonna get this done this year. It's been off and on. It's been up and down. It's been hard. A lot of the big mastiffs sometimes have these crazy heats. This girl right here got some crazy heats. So what we decided to do the next heat cycle, we're gonna do a surgical, unless he sticks naturally. He's actually a natural stud. We just figured that out. In my next video, I'll talk about that. But come on, man, go behind me so you don't gotta keep walking backwards. Hard if I can get help. Anywho, so as you can see, I'm gonna go into this video, get a little more in depth on understanding genetics for those people who wanna create their own dog breeders. You're not just breeding names and stuff like that. You gotta understand your breed and know what you're doing. Now, PUMA and ONYX are out of SASHA's full-fledged litter-mate brother. Bred her brother into heaven, which is a full-fledged Doggy D Bordeaux. So that's going that made PUMA, ONYX, Chaos, Manja, Lola. If you don't know about them, go to the site, look them up. They're the foundation breed for the Kennels and for another breed I'm gonna do. But now I got Mountain in the mix. I'm gonna do the exact same thing in reverse. Her brother was bred to a Doggy D Bordeaux. Now she's gonna be bred to a Doggy D Bordeaux. So those puppies are gonna come out same percentages as PUMA, ONYX, and Chaos, okay? So then we'll have a whole nother set of foundation dogs to make the Kennels with the Bulldog. Walk with me. So, I'm not gonna go into the percents, because I'll just give you a little. So, PUMA and ONYX, Chaos, Manja, Lola, 50% Doggy D Bordeaux, 20 Neo, 20 Borba, 10% Pit. So I could actually, technically, I could breed the puppies from Mountain and SASHA to PUMA and ONYX and Chaos and create a whole nother litter because they're the same percents on each side. Create a whole nother breed, which I might do. Get it? But balancing your genetics and your gene pool is key to create consistency. A lot of these people making these breeds or coming up with new stuff, they're just breeding things together and nothing's gonna look consistent. The next one, I'll show you guys, look at that beautiful butterfly. You see that? That's a nice looking butterfly. Get on the butterfly. Get back on me. Hi, butterfly. So, I'll go in more when I talk about the Kennels, but I really wanted to just understand why it's important for this particular breeding to happen, to have another set of foundation dogs to put into the mix to make the Kennels. Because the Bulldogs will go right into their offspring in 2 years. And then I'll filter those best of best to the ones that I'm already producing now. Okay? Now, one thing that we're going for is a little bit more size out of these two. See, SASHA's brother is like he is. Heaven was a little bit, he's about 115. That's not small, but that's kind of small for where I want to go. So I need to switch the base of the female. The female is the base. You know, I mean the base. Watch out, boy. I mean, that's your minimum. If your female's 120 pounds, that's the smallest your dog should be, unless your male is small. Now, if you have a big ass male too, your female is going to be the base. He might be the max. You might have freaks. You got to understand your genetics. I know my genetics. I know my females throw bigger than themselves. That's why I'm not worried about the size of the first generation Kennels that are on the ground out of ONYX. She's 115 pounds. She's a little shorter, but she was the runt of the litter. Now the runts in my litter throw dogs bigger than themselves. So her sister is the biggest Puma is just as big as SASHA. You know what I mean? So once we breed her, those will be some giant minimums. But the most important thing about Puma, the most important thing about ONYX is thickness, width, face. So I'm gonna try to keep I know what I'm looking for. So when I keep the puppies, it's the specifics of what I'm trying to create. You know? So back to the minimum. By this freak show female, SASHA, 150 pound female being the minimum, putting in Mountain, he comes out of a 200 pound Doggy Bordeaux. He's a little slimmer because he's a more athletic Doggy Bordeaux, but he's huge, he's tall. He's actually a lot healthier than the normal Doggy Bordeaux. So when you smack that together, you're going to have the thickness, you're going to have the height, you're going to have the bones, and you're going to have the weight, which would be great for the next generation F1s. I'm actually probably going to create a breed, but the next generations, so I can breed the Johnson Bulldogs too. And here's the thing. Let's say I'm going to get some epic females out of this. Let's say I get some epic females with a certain look. I might breed those to Manja or Chaos, which are out of her brother and Heaven. You see what I'm saying? So you want to, let's walk this way. You want to have a gene pool or a line. See, the Mongo line is my line. I know what I'm putting at. I've created that SASHA. I want to pull in other genes to keep these genes healthy and to widen the genes pool. Heaven is from a whole nother Doggy Bordeaux line. Mountain from a foreign line, old school Doggy Bordeaux line. Pulling that in there is going to make sure that these dogs can have none of the health issues, none of the problems, or any of the issues of these other breeds, and pulling the best of the best out of it. So that's the goal. I just wanted to talk a little bit, might have been a little more than I wanted to say, but I really just want you guys to see this. You know, a lot of people been like, when are you gonna breed him? When are you gonna breed him? It's her fault. This girl comes in the heat, leads like 2-3 weeks, progesterone levels never rise, then she comes out of heat. So we have to catch her. I've been giving her a lot of something called bitch pills. You can get that from Revival. We have to regulate her hormones so she can have a normal heat. She's only about 3 or 4 years old, actually. You know, so she's still not that old. But now that we know Mongo's a stud, Mountain's a stud, I'll tell you about that next video. I mean, he jumped in something too fast. As soon as she's in heat, I know he's gonna tag that ass. So hopefully he does a natural tag. If not, we're gonna do her surgical because this got to happen. It's got to happen for the future of 2 different breeds that I have. One, the Lufon Kanini, and the other one I haven't revealed yet. But just take a look at that boy, Mountain. Say his name. Say his name.
Mountain.
Call him. Call him.
Mountain.
He don't care about what you're talking about. Come on, boy, get in front, man. We gonna walk in this video. I know they can't pay attention for too long. It's coming soon, man. Hold your horses. It's coming soon. Stop messaging me. When it happens, you'll know. I'll post it. You don't think I'm trying to breed them? But look at SASHA. Look at that brindle. And I'll tell you something about brindles. Brindles are actually tries. They're a dominant trait. So I have a secret and a trick that I'm gonna do with these Kenneles to kind of spark some colors. We got to get this bred. We got to get Puma bred this season. Coming to heat in about 2 more months. We thought we had her. We did about 6 AIs because Diesel was, oh man, Diesel was sliding on his back, humping in the air. He didn't know what he was doing until towards the end. So I think he'll get it together, hopefully by the next round. But if he don't hump her, we're gonna do her surgically to make sure we get her bred, because she's a monster also. We had a surprise breeding with ONYX. I'll talk about that next video. You know, so we're good to go. We're good to go. Sasha, you got anything you want to say? Huh? Slob. Mountain, you got anything you want to say? Raining like a mug. Hey, come here, girl. Come here. Come here. He's not as skittish as he was when I first got him. He's a little more normal. Hey, Mountain, you want to sit? You want to sit? Come here. Sit down. Sit. Good boy. Good boy. You know what? You good stinky butt. All right.
Iron King, the dogs at. Where my dogs at? Hafeez Kennels, baby, you understand me? One of a kind dog, you understand me?